a tutorial on how to make your very own spiky hat. This hat was actually, it was really cute to begin with, but I figured it needed a little bit something more my personality. So that's why I decided to make this tutorial. So I'm going to go over some of the supplies that you'll need for this tutorial. First thing you'll need is a hat. I got this hat from Five Below. I really like the color and I like the black lace. I got it for either $4 or $5. I don't really remember how much, but I just know it's inexpensive. You don't have to go out and buy a hat for this tutorial. You can actually revamp an old hat that you like and you just want to make it look different or kind of brand new. This is a good craft to do. I recommend that you use a softer hat like this or a beanie or a beret. You're going to need studs and spikes. I got 100 pieces of each for fairly inexpensive on eBay. I got these for like $3. These are already pretty inexpensive to begin with, but the spikes, they're a little bit more expensive. I paid $8 for 100 of them, which actually was really good considering that I kept finding them for like about $25 for 30. So I was just like, yeah, I really like this one better. So the little stud looks like this. You may have these on some of your belts, and if you have some of them missing and you're just gonna throw out the belt, you can actually pull these off and repurpose them. They have like little prongs, just like this, and these will be easy to poke into the fabric, and you're just gonna fold them into the fabric. The little spikes, they come with a base that is like this, but I don't really trust myself to poke holes into fabric to be the right size because it's kind of small, so I feel like they're just gonna fall through. So I'm just gonna actually glue them on, and for that purpose you are going to need a hot glue gun. If you don't have a hot glue gun and you think they're too expensive, I actually got this one at Ross for $5. I've seen them at AC Moore and Walmart for about $10. Just because they're cheaper doesn't mean that they don't work as well or something like that, because I've been using this one for about 7 years now and it has yet to let me down. It just looks a little beat up, but that's about it. Okay, so before you start on anything else with this, you want to actually take your hat that you're going to be putting the spikes and studs on, and you kind of want to just figure out where you want to align your stuff. I say this because you don't want to start out with something and find out that there's a problem with it and you pretty much ruined a hat that was perfectly good. So you want to take a little time, plan it out, just kind of figure out a design you want to go with. Okay, so once you finish putting on the spikes, gluing on however you want to, if you use the hot glue gun, just make sure you go through and you pull up just like the little strings that are left behind and make sure that it's nice and clean. I went ahead and I just put it all around the little visor part of the hat. So now I'm going to show you guys how to apply these studs. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that the little prong pieces right here are actually facing into your hat and where you want them. And so you're going to press, and you might have to press a little bit harder. If you are having a lot of trouble getting them in, you can actually use a pair of scissors to assist in cutting like little slits into the fabric. All you do is that you just fold it, you kind of pinch it, and then you just take the tip of the scissors and you cut it into your hat. This is what it should look like, and it'll actually look like that. You see like the two little middle prongs that are sticking through the hat. Okay, so once you've actually pushed them down, that's what the little prongs should look like. So when you're putting on the studs onto your hat, you want to make sure that they are going to fall straight. And by straight, I don't mean like straight across. You want it to kind of be straight with the curve of the hat, so that it looks proper. If it was straight across, it would bump into the visor part here, and it wouldn't look as natural. Also, when you are adding them, you want to make sure that this prong for the new one you're adding is going to go into the same hole that the first prong had gone into, so that it's nice and close and tight together.